this year is just like, I need to have a haircut. Anyway.
Hi guys, we have just watched the first dress rehearsal of the first semi-final live from the press room at the Paralympic at Turin.
Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, it was just amazing. Like I'm all shaken inside now. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's going
the
to
excitement
be.
is growing.
Oh gosh, we got loads of growers here, darling, and we're going to talk about the growers in a few seconds. But, be ready because it's going to be an epic first semi-final with all the issues, technical issues and delays that happened in this year's organization. Maybe because of the Italian style, but we do like to do things quite slowly in our way, but it's always fine. We always get to the end, so no worries at all. But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna leave our lovely George to lead this conversation.
And we start off with the lovely, gorgeous Albania representative, Ronella. And what do you think of her?
Gosh, can we have like a big arrow going up saying this is a grower? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's pure energy on that stage. The choreo, the lights, the games of smoke and the entire staging of it. It's something I am literally living for. One thing though today, might be because yesterday it was raining while Ronella was walking on the turquoise carpet. And anyway, thank you so much for watching our reaction to the turquoise carpet. All your thousands of views and comments are making us very happy. So thank you very much. But I'll be back to Ronella's today. So yeah, well, the only thing, so as I was telling, I don't know if it was because of the rain yesterday, the wind, but I actually had the feeling that her voice was not at the top. And you could actually see it on her face. She was a little bit stressed. But rather than that, God, if she's a grower, if that song is growing in me, and I can't wait to see her in the final. So for me, this is a big qualifier.
Yeah, I cannot see a scenario where Albania is not featuring the grand final runway. She definitely deserves it, and it has been lots of talks about her performance. And she was clearly not happy at the beginning. I think she's working a lot. She's working hard to make it perfect, as we all want it to be. And yeah, this performance and this song needs to be sent to the final. There's no way he can be.
Yeah. And if that song doesn't get to the final, we're going to come to the Paralimpico and lo facciamo esplodere.
We're going to snatch some wigs.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. And secondly, we get Latvia with City.
Jenny. Yeah, Latvia is just an explosion of colors, of pure sexiness. I mean, the white tall guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, please stop me. Give me like a bucket of iced water on me, and the split at the end of the show is amazing.
The ice platforms in the Arctic.
Exactly.
Are melting right now.
It's a serious message. It's a nice, catchy song, and I do think they're gonna make it to the final. I'm not gonna tell a lot about their performance because I think that what you are all expecting from them will not be disappointed. Okay, so just be ready. Will not be disappointed. You'll have so much fun, and I do appreciate the fact that Eurovision organization has decided to open the first semi-final with such powerful act with loads of energy and lights and songs that make you want to dance. So I'm absolutely positive about them. Yes.
I'm not totally sure if they are going to qualify. I really love, as you said, I really love the idea that we are starting off with two entries. They are not ballads. They are both. Latvia it's placed on the second country performing draw. And we all know the second country to perform is, well, there's bad luck sign in that. But I think I hope Latvia prove us wrong, and I hope Latvia.
You know, history behind the second place can actually be proven wrong this time.
All right, moving on to the third place, we've got the beautiful, stunning Lithuania with Sentimentai, Monica Liu.
How can't you get Sentimentai? How can't you do that? Come on.
I get it.
It's, you know, she's taking us into a different era, like literally transporting our fantasies into a different era, made of, you know, sentimental music, those very soft lights, her, you know, pale and delicate appearance. It's part of the game on that stage. It's part of the game, and you know, the voice is perfect. It's so melodic. I love the games of, you know, mirroring her, which I think is just something that whoever is watching from home will be able to see, because people there in the Paralimpico will not be able to see. The lights, you know, those purple lights and that smoky atmosphere. It's just amazing. And yes, she must be a qualifier.
She brings us like a classy atmosphere, and I really love that we finally get to listen to Lithuania. So next up, we've got Switzerland. What do you think of it?
Can we skip the country? Sorry, I wouldn't have nice words. I mean, why after Celine Dion, you didn't get anyone else like that caliber? I mean, right, don't get me wrong, his voice is soft, warm. It's very masculine, you know. If you would be listening to his voice, you would say, oh my gosh, this is like a wet dream now. Ooh. But then, I mean, the staging this year, it's absolutely boring, and it's just a missed opportunity, because the song is amazing. The song's got a great message. The power of his voice is just amazing. But the staging is like, what am I looking at now?
Let's go on, and now we've got a beautiful country that I'm really looking forward to visit. I will be hopefully going there this year. We haven't not talked about it. That is Slovenia.
Slovenia is a beautiful country. You will love it. You beautiful young country. People
but
from
what
there.
about the song though?
Yeah, well, about the song, it's nice. I mean, it's, okay, right. Let's put it this way. Like, let's imagine the Backstreet Boys mixed up with the 70s style, but very young Backstreet Boys, teenagers Backstreet Boys. I mean, their faces are so sweet, they're cute. I mean, they really make me want to go there and hug them all and say, yes, come to Papa, no worries at all. Everything is going to be all right. The song is nice. You know, it's rhythmical. It's catchy too.
It is.
It's the non-qualifier. The staging is quite elaborate. I love the games of the lights, the colors on the stage, but I don't know why it's it doesn't get, you know, in my veins. It doesn't get on me. It's not meh.
Well, actually, let me disagree with you on that. I think Slovenia might have a chance to go into the final. It's not like a sure qualifier at all. It's not like completely sure they will be in the final, but I don't know. I can see something special in this entry that can appeal to not like the Euro fandom community that we are
Completely
used
agree.
to, but the people that would turn on the TV and watch the show on that night, especially the elderly generation that would connect to this because of that 70 vibes, as you describe it very well, and also because they're young.
Yeah,
maybe
they got a chance. They do have a chance. I mean, for me, honestly speaking, it's not like a qualifier, but they do have a chance to get to the finals simply because they would be, you know, fishing. Let me use this verb on different generations, but also there will be fishing on, you know, lovers of a determined style of music. And I think that this year we do see loads of artists have made the choice to travel back with that music to different ages, different years, which is a great thing. because I really do appreciate when music is able to let you travel back in time.
And I think Ukraine is like the country that everybody is expecting, and it's building up to the moment to finally watch Ukraine perform. Well,
I think I couldn't have different words. Ukraine is, can I say, a freaking grower, because it's a powerful song, powerful staging, essential. Nothing too much, nothing less. It's what we all have been expecting on that stage, given the entire political situation between, you know, that stupid guy from Russia called Putin and the poor people from Ukraine. So I can simply say it's powerful. And I don't think it will be because of the political situation, but because of the entry that they're taking this year, that they will make it to the final.
Yeah, just 2 words is strong, powerful, and, well, 3 words, unmoving. I think people won't be able to disconnect with this situation, and I think Ukraine will benefit in some way from that. But even if there wasn't anything happening with Ukraine right now, I think that song still deserves it, and I definitely want to believe that the worth of the song is what it's all needed.
Next on the list, we have
Bulgaria.
Fire and fire and fire and fire and fire and rock and roll. That's what I can say. I mean, it's a real intelligent music project.
That's it. Next.
Yeah, but that's what I can say. Will it qualify? Possibly. I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like it in this semifinal. I think that maybe the strongest competitor would be Finland, which is not here yet. I don't know how they will be sensed after following right after Ukraine, but, well, they're totally different songs. And I think that after Ukraine, Bulgaria will be responsible to bring us back to the stage, bring us back to the present moment.
Yeah. Next.
Anyway, next up we've got Netherlands.
Listen, I'll be very quick on this because I had to change my mind. I really had to change my mind. Sorry. I mean, her presence on the stage, the games of lights, her being alone there, you might think she won't be able to feel the immense space of the stage at Paralimpico. No. God. I might not understand a single word of what she sings. Fine. But I totally feel her. So, yes. Powerful and strong. And great voice. Yep.
Next, we got, well, Moldova. What do you have to say about it?
Oh, gosh. All right. It's like, have you ever been to one of those country folk fairs where you only got pork to eat and, you know, greasy stuff, and there's country music and people dancing and getting drunk around? I mean, that's the kind of atmosphere I can breathe during their song, which is absolutely positive. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. It's happy. It's that kind of trash that it's not completely trash, but it's trash enough to be Eurovision. A bit like Verska Seduchka and, you know, Tante, you know, something like that. What I don't understand, though, is the choice of their costumes. They make no sense at all amongst them. And I really feel for the lead singer, which is wearing these wool things. I think he must be like dying for the heat on that stage, the lights and the pyros and the stuff like that. It's maybe too much. I like it. Yeah. Will it be a qualifier? Got my doubt, but at Eurovision, you never know. You can always be surprised.
I can see how it can be appealing to certain group of people, and it's like, it just it's bananas. It's a song that
We already got some bananas on that stage, darling.
But anyway, now let's move on to my home country, beautiful Mauro from Portugal.
Well, my second country, Portugal. How long do we have for me to talk about Portugal now? I could take an hour. No, I'll try to be fast on this. Let's talk about the costumes, their kimonos, the way that they match each other. It's amazing. And even though in Italy there's a belief that during shows, during when you go to the theater, when you go on TV, you never wear purple. In that case, I think it's a lucky choice. The beginning with Maru on on the background, on the background of the stage, and the lights behind that will almost look like she's got a sort of aura behind her. It's amazing. Still, the way they sing all together, the way they can pitch perfect, the way they harmonize their voices together, and the thing that they sing in circle creates a sort of atmosphere which is a familiar circle. A familiar circle where the viewer, the whoever is watching back from home or listening to the song in that specific moment from the Palo Olimpico, is actually invited to join and to be part of. The staging is simple. No pyros, no big games of lights, saudade appearing on the walls, but it's a sort of a very simple but very effective staging. And I would be 150% disappointed if Maru and her crew do not make it to the final.
Yeah, well, this year's slogan is the sound of beauty, and I think the sound of beauty really feeds Portugal this year. Not because they're beautiful ladies, but the song is just mesmerizing, and the outfits, I think they really fit the song, and it's definitely according to the theme and according to that mystic, eclectic atmosphere that Maru and her friends are bringing us into. I just love the song. I'm Portuguese. I might be biased, but even if I wasn't, I love the song. It's really beautiful. It's really stunning.
So we'll stop talking about Portugal. We know. Fine. We said enough.
Let's move on. And now we've got we go back to the Balkans, and we've got Croatia. What do you say?
There's a little change of style, personal style in this girl. So be ready for the surprise. Voice was on top of everything today, so she was perfect. No big games of lights. I do like the very simple choreo that her dancers and her are actually doing on the stage. A little performance which I really think puts a grade of complexity to the entire staging that she needs to have during her song. But all in all, it's been consistent to me. I've always liked the song, so it's definitely someone we really have to keep in our radar, and hope that they will make it to the final. And now we are at the position number 12 of this first semi-final rehearsals.
Denmark.
Oh, right, Denmark. Don't expect big surprises from the costumes, right? I think that we've already seen them on the turquoise carpet. Now, if they don't have any, ace in their sleeves, any big surprises like big rabbit coming out of their hats, of the purple hats that I really like, I didn't think they're going to surprise us that much. Voice-wise, the lead singer had her voice a bit tired today. Do I like the song? Yes. Will it make this go to the final? I strongly doubt. But applauses for their mix of styles, very 70s mixed with rock. So What I can say is that they made a good choice of pyros and lights. So, yep.
Yeah, well, Denmark has been following a route from last year at least. They are investing a lot in songs that are nostalgic and that bring us back to the 80s and that attracts a certain group and age of people.
What do you mean by attracting age of people, darling? I remember the kind of person you're talking to. No. I remember the kind of person you're talking to. I was born in the 80s.
Anyway, as I was saying, they definitely don't appeal to everybody. I don't see them getting. Yes, I don't see them getting like a very high position in televoting because their song is just not for everybody, and maybe that's okay. And it's nice to see some diversity and some different music genres.
Agree. And now we got to number 13, which someone says
Following
is not a lucky number, but I think that these was chosen appropriately, I would say.
Well, next up we've got Austria, and I do have a lot to say about Austria.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about you while I was watching their rehearsals.
What do you think?
The studio version of the song makes me want to jump on my sofa and hit the roof, but what was I seeing? I mean, what was I listening to? Where's Maria Pia's voice? I was like, where? I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. It's like, I was disappointed, really disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyhow, on the staging, I do love the circle of lights around the DJ station, which it gives us that disco vibes. But there's no interaction with the public. There's no interaction with the viewers. There's no interaction with people there. So how do you want us to dance? You are confined in a circle, not moving from there, when you have like a stage where a track could actually maneuver on. So, why that choice? I know, George. I know. So I completely feel you, sister. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. Well, I cannot say that I was surprised to see her vocal performance live. I was expecting to be very different from the studio cut. I mean, because the studio cut was heavily edited, heavily auto-tuned, you could feel it. I mean, it's
something was not going to be right. But get ready for pyros. Loads of pyros.
Yeah, but you cannot have pyros if you don't have charisma and
uniqueness. Yeah, Mama Ru teaches us. Let's go on, darling. Let's go on.
Let's move on. Well, next up we've got Iceland. What do you say about it?
I could say now they also bring us back in a different era, in a different age, style of music. There's a mix which is unique. Now, imagine like having the ABBA mixed up with the Children of Flowers. Not stoned, completely lucid, but the atmosphere is so relaxing. There's a sense of 70s, of relaxation around us, and then the mix of their voices, the way they harmonize their voices together, it's something unique. The choice of the colors is relaxing. The way that they have organized the staging, so the entire show is, I think, something unique, and I would be really disappointed not to see them in the final. So expect something completely out of the ordinary, something that is not what Eurovision got us used to.
Well, let's move on, and now we've got, the gorgeous Greece, and this last songs in this semifinal. But let's go for Greece.
I only have positive words to say about her, even though I do have something I'm a bit disappointed with. The postcard. Having a Greek girl showing up on a Greek temple in Italy. Really. I mean, the location of the postcard is amazing. Really, if you've never been there to Solitude, go, because it's an amazing place. But something different, Don't play on the Greekness of the girl. Anyhow, it's a 10 out of 10. It's a grower. It's a big grower. Can we have another grower sign here? Ba 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 ba. It's a grower. Why? Because the staging is perfect. You see this small girl all alone on the stage, and you say, is she gonna be able to, feel that stage, catch the attention of everybody? God, if she is.
Oh my God.
The entire atmosphere around her, the games of light, the smoky atmosphere around, the scenography, I would say, on the stage. I don't want to tell you too much. I think you've seen something on the first image of this video where we selected 3 images from the rehearsals of her singing on the stage. Anyhow, the entire staging is able to take the audience into her own world, to make us feel what she's feeling, to make us feel the pain that she's feeling, and even positively makes us feel sad with her, which is, it's a complete experience, almost extra corporeal experience, which is wow. So yeah, bravo Greece. Wise choice of staging this year after very complicated staging you had last year. So yeah.
Whenever she does like this, the Beyonce moments, when we die.
I can see you there on that stage, my dear.
And live for
really,
it.
you should be going on that stage of Eurovision and singing our song, really. Yeah.
I would destroy it.
Greece, if you're listening to us, please take Jorge with you.
Greece is probably, my top is changing all the time, but Greece is definitely on my top 3 this semi-final.
Second
now
class.
we go up to Scandinavia, and we've got Norway. Do you feel like a banana? I can bring you one.
It's like, it's just bananas. Like, I'm going bananas with this song, which is, the reality. It's a catchy song. I like to listen to it, but the question I'm asking myself is why? Though, choreo is effective. It's, a very easy one, but everyone will, memorize it and try it home while they're dancing on the dance floor there and on the stage of Eurovision. Loads of on-screen special effects, which even there, only people watching from television will be able to see. How about the audience in the Paralimpico? Still, something doesn't convince me. Meh. As you said yesterday during the video of the turquoise carpet, it's just like, I can't understand it.
I think Norway's definitely stealing most of the televoting this year, and like it happened with Kino in 2019. It's like a song made for televote. I don't know how juries will react to this, but either way, it's a qualifier 100% for sure. And I was really looking to see them without masks on and see them not as a character, but well, maybe
as singers. But they do have beautiful voices. Their voices are beautiful, really. Live voices, wow.
Yeah,
they're stealing a little bit of spacemen from the UK, having the astronaut DJ at their back. Anyway, last singer of this first semi-final rehearsals, we got Sweet
Armenia.
Oh my god. Definitely another big grower.
Oh yeah.
She takes and keeps us into her world. So the staging, the scenography around her, it's quite peculiar because she doesn't start in a way that you would expect her to start. So even people from the Paralimpico won't be able maybe to fully enjoy the first part of her song, possibly. But let's see how they will actually leave that moment. She's able to share with us her feelings, the loneliness, the imprisonment that she feels in the situation she sings about. But she's also able to take us with her on a journey to freedom, which is amazing. It's an amazing feeling, and it's an amazing experience to live with her. And the action she does of opening a door, which it's not a door that she opened, so no worries at all, we're not spoiling anything, but the action she does in opening that door towards freedom, it's one of the strongest actions of the entire staging that she has. Perfect timing in doing what she has to do. Clapping my hands to her, chapeau, bravo, because she is able to do all of the things she has to do without losing her voice, and voice-wise, impeccable.
I'm really in love with Armenian. I think she definitely has a lot of charisma, which will be helpful for her.
It will be a tough first semi-final. Tough
yes,
one. For sure.
Very tough.
For sure. Anyhow, be ready for the hosts. Allessando Cattelan is sex and stick. It's always been very really. Just forgive me, guys, but he's always been one of my favorites since I lived in Milan. And I'm not. Their style, 100% fine, but I'm not 100% convinced about the choice that the makeup artists and the stylists have made for Laura Pausini. If you do not know who Malgioglio is, Cristiano Malgioglio is, please go and Google him. Imagine Laura Pausini dressed a little bit like that in a, more in a gown, but shocking pink thing with shocking pink painted eyes. I think it's a bit too much, maybe. But anyway, she looks stunning anyhow. She's always beautiful, she's always fun, she brings that Italian beauty and pureness on that stage, which is amazing. And I do think that the mix between her, Alessandro, and Mika, which has got the best English of everybody anyway, is just unique. A little bit of not perfect timing today, but nothing that cannot be adjusted, nothing that cannot be made perfect for tomorrow's semi-final, and more surprises. Get ready to dance, jump on your sofas, on your bed, make your house shake, invite the neighbors if you live in a condo like I do, because they will be wanting to dance with you because of the presence of Dardust, which is one of the composers of Mahmoud. He had many cooperations with Mahmoud. And then Benny Benassi, which is a famous DJ, plus Sophie and the Giants. So loads of good music to sing along and dance to. And then, of course, last but not the least, the cherry on top of the cake, it's, Diodato, who finally gets the chance to be on that stage, perform on Eurovision stage. That is something that he really deserves. And the variation that they have made to that song, the choreography, the games of light, the smoke, the dancers with him, and the way he interacts with the dancers, because it's something I've never seen as an Italian. I've never seen Diodato doing like that. It's unique. So get ready, because there will be loads to watch on tomorrow's show.
I'm really happy that they invited him. He really deserved to have the spotlight for at least once, and the song it was beautiful.
Well, anyway, guys, this is our reaction. These were our reactions for the first semi-final dress rehearsals. Let us know what you think. Let us know who is your grower, who is not growing any longer in you, and who you think is going to qualify. And do remember to answer our polls on thegaylymirror.com. We've opened up the votes for who is going to be your qualifier. You will see a link in the description of this video. And we will see you tomorrow, again, live from the press room of Turin Eurovision Song Contest 2022. Ciao belli, ciao, ciao Jorge.
Ciao, thank you.